And then we have the newer craze, the ZMAN brand. It's made out of Elastech. Elastech is indestructible, stretchy, and you're supposed to be able to catch a lot more fish before you need to change because they just don't wear out. So I've got this is the Ned Rig. It's actually a TRD worm, turd, the real deal, whatever. And then we have some mushroom hooks here. Mushroom head hooks that go along with it, smooth, because they have a design that's for those. We're going to go ahead and rig those on the mushroom head jig, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, I'm threading it on here, and what you'll notice is on the Ned head jig actually is a very sharp, almost like a second hook. And what that is it's to cut into that Elastech and hold it on. Those other jigs just will not hold it on. So you basically snug it up to the head there, just like that, and that's it. That rig is the Ned Rig, and it's supposed to catch fish in all conditions: bass, largemouth, smallmouth. It's crazy. So we'll try that first. There, the Ned Rig is tied on there. What you can see, I hope you can see it, but what I've done is I've tied a kind of a loop knot in there, if you can see that. Basically, it's not tied direct to the jig. You don't have to do that, but it provides a lot more movement. I can teach you how to tie that. It's very easy. All right, first we'll do the fall rate on this. And this rig right here is a 10th ounce. And you'll see it goes right down. The neat thing about this Ned Rig, it's like, what's so great about it? Look at this, how I jig it now. See, I'm jigging it over the rocks and stuff. Oh, look at this. I'm barely moving the rod tip, and it's quivering. It's like jello underwater. You can lay it down, and guess what? Because it's neutrally buoyant, look at that. So this could be a minnow feeding in the rocks and the sand, whatever, or it could be a crawfish. That's how they kind of skitter along like that. You know, basically, you just cast it, let it sit there. Just let it sit there, because a lot of times they'll pick it up on the bottom. Or you raise up and then drop it back, and it kind of drops back in a loop. That's all you do. Let it sit there. Most of the time when you go to raise up, the fish is there. Or you can cast it and keep it off the bottom and just do like this. Kind of reel back to the boat while you're shaking it the whole time. Just shaking it. And you can see, just with even a small movement, that this thing is deadly. There is really no way that you can work it wrong. But anyway, I just learned about this, and the smallmouth absolutely slam it. So I cannot wait. Here's the thing about Elastech. I don't know if I can do this.
Look at that. You can stretch it, you know, a foot long, and it doesn't move off the head.
It doesn't move off the head. It stays there all of the time. You know how those are always sliding down. You got to get a new one, bite the tip off, push it up further. No. You can catch hundreds of fish. And because of how it's durable, it's indestructible. So toothy critters, whatever, you're catching them, it doesn't do anything to the bait. Or after, you know, 3 or 4 fish, regular plastic's going to be pretty torn up. So that's the Ned Rig. Pretty excited about it. First, we have the ZMANS Elastech worm. The thing about this one is that it's like jello. So it's like, I mean, look at this. I'm barely even, I'm almost sitting still, and the thing moves. That's what's tantalizing about this Elastech. On my hands when it came.